and that ought to be, if it's the right thing to do, and if you all determine that it's the right thing to do, then it ought to be something that those of us who have a forum and have an opportunity to advocate ought to put that sort of thing on our agenda. And I think I could commit on behalf of the Reserve Officers Association that if a case was made for that, we would certainly build that in. We boiled our legislative agenda down to two things. There's a lot of specifics, but they come down to basically two things. Number one, to fully fund the training and equipment accounts of all of the reserve components. Fully fund meaning appropriately funded. And number two, to create the kinds of policies that will support and sustain recruiting and retention in the reserve component. It seems to us that at this time of frankly grave national danger, at this time of great stress on our force, that those are two things that absolutely have to happen. There are a lot of people out there advocating for a variety of things, and I'm a member of some of those organizations, and I support what they do. But somebody has got to focus uniquely and sharply on the needs of this reserve component. And we all know that we can't sustain an all-volunteer force. The country can never afford a large enough all-volunteer force that can operate in wartime without a substantial augmentation. It's going to get that augmentation from one of two places. It's either going to get it from a robust and capable reserve component, National Guard and Federal Reserve, or it's going to get it from a draft. And it seems to me that what's happened so far is that the 600,000 men and women of the National Guard and the Reserve component, in addition to everything else that they have done, have saved our country from a draft. And they, I believe, can and will continue to do that if we put the resources against it, both the intellectual capital to figure out what the right things to do are, and if the country puts the resources against it to equip, and train, and recruit, and retain these folks, we can continue to sustain this effort. So I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to be with you. I thank you all for what you have done and what you continue to do. I thank you for your willingness to continue to put your money where your mouth is, so to speak, in terms of supporting the efforts of our country. I could have a non-political moment. It's not President Bush's war or President X, whoever the next president is going to be. It's America's war. It's America's fight, and the people in this room and a lot of others like you make great contributions to that. We continue to do so. I admire you for that, and I thank you for it. Thanks for the opportunity